Bandai, Dimps, I have one simple question for you guys. Are y'all stupid?
Yeah, pretty much.
Seriously. Like, think about this right here really quick, guys. You know, for a lot of things that have come out, it really seems that, you know, Bandai and Dimps are just really about their money at times with Xenoverse 2. They just want to make money from the DLCs, things of that nature. But then at the same time, if you're so much about your money, why would you not make smarter decisions that make you more money? You know, the decisions like actually having Majin 21 as a playable preset or as an awoken skill for Android 21, because that would have boosted your sales so much more, on top of the fact that you lost sales by making it just Android 21 as well, because a bunch of comments yesterday on the video talking about the screenshots and things like that, and just all the DLC 10 videos in general so far, people have literally talked about how they are disappointed with the DLC. They don't even think that they're gonna buy the DLC now that it is Android 21 instead of Majin 21. So again, Dimps, Bandai, are you stupid?
Why do you do this? You're so stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Oh, and let's not forget, you're so stupid!
Because I really need to know what is going through you guys' heads when you decide to make some of these decisions. Like Majin 21, guys. Majin 21 has basically been confirmed. That is the true purpose of this video, really to talk about that. I just had to get that little rant out the way. But Majin 21 has basically been confirmed not to be in the game with the screenshots that we got. And as you can tell, your boy is honestly not too happy about that. Personally, I would have loved to see Majin 21. I really kind of talked about all that stuff in that video talking about Majin 21, but I would have loved to see her. Really doesn't make no sense to me, the fact that we never saw Android 21 even throw one punch or anything like that, but she's going to be a full-blown character as far as fighting within this game. You know, Majin 21 pretty much did everything. A lot of the moves, honestly, seem to be from Dragon Ball FighterZ as well, which I'll probably have a video on coming soon for you guys. So it just really doesn't make sense to me why Majin 21 isn't coming, but we basically do have that confirmation with these screenshots. I wanted to show you guys and talk about this because it kind of cancels out that whole little theory that or prediction that, you know, your boy Cali Kings put out there talking about how that pink macaron, that screenshot we had of her eating that pink macaron might have actually been her before she actually transformed using the Majin Awoken skill. But that does not seem to be the case when you look at these screenshots. I'm assuming that pink macaron is what she actually gets from her candy beam. It's I don't even know if it's going to be called candy beam because is a macaron even candy? But if you look at these screenshots anyways, looking at these screenshots, you see she fires this little finger beam and then she ends up with this pink macaron as well. So I'm assuming that this skill, I don't know how it's going to exactly work. I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of stat boosting skill, but it is definitely not a Majin 21 Awoken skill for Android 21. So honestly, that right there is just really disappointing. I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed by that. There again, like I said, there were so many comments between all these DLC 10 videos from you guys just talking about how frustrated you are about the simple fact that it's not Majin 21 and the fact that, you know, we're getting a character we've never even seen really fight before. And for the most part, everybody does love that Majin form. Now, there are some people who have been in the comments hyped, do not get me wrong, hyped about the simple fact that we got the base form since we've never seen the base form fight. But to me personally, we should have, if we're going to get the base form, we should have at least got the version of her that is the one actually throwing hands within Dragon Ball FighterZ, the one that is actually doing that work, the one that is actually fighting within the game. We should have got that as either an Awoken skill or another preset, and right now it just does not look like that is going to happen. So for all those who had some kind of hope, that little 5% chance of hope, like I said to you guys before, it has basically been crushed by Bandai. Personally, like I said, I think it's a dumb idea. Revenue wise, business wise, all that, it just doesn't make sense. But then again, a lot of stuff Bandai has done in the past hasn't really made sense. Like I said, with the DLCs, the major issue I found or find with pretty much all the DLCs that we've gotten is that all these characters come in their transformed versions. They're already transformed. They don't have any awoken skill or anything like that. And I feel if they would have went a little bit of an extra mile to give these characters awoken skills and a little bit of an animation with those awoken skills, you know, like Super Saiyan, Rose, Goku Black, things like that, the DLCs just would have been that much more successful. The game would have been that much more successful. And that's not to say that Xenoverse 2 hasn't been immensely and amazingly had an immense amount of success, but at the same time, it just could have had more. There's a lot of things that Bandai Dimps could have done to get more sales on their game, on their DLC. And that is why I asked that question for the last time. Bandai Dimps, are y'all a bit stupid? I just had to ask it one more time for this video purpose. I mean, the question is asking itself. Like, look at the things that they've done. We have Rib Rain. Even though Rib Rain honestly is I wouldn't say slept on character. For the most part, people do know that she's pretty good in Xenoverse 2, but nobody wants to use her because it's Rib Rain. Like, it's Rib Rain, you know? Besides the couple Rib Rain fans out there, a lot of people just refuse to use this fat pink bowling ball because nobody wanted her in the game. Another thing from the business perspective, things like that. What the hell was Bandai thinking? So this is not the first time we've had this question of what the hell is Bandai and Dimps thinking, things like that. But I just wanted to make this video for you guys today to let you know we're not getting a Majin 21. We will not be seeing Majin 21 unless some miracle comes and the fan base, you know, talks about how much they want Majin 21 or something like that. And maybe they delay the DLC like they did with DLC 9 to actually add that in. I really do not see this actually happening. That's the only way that I see something like that happening for Android 21. But as of right now, it is not looking good for us, sadly. So let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comments, guys. And like I said, stay tuned. Got a video that's going to showcase the comparisons between Dragon Ball FighterZ and Xenoverse 2 for what we've seen so far as Android 21 and Majin 21 go. Because when I actually looked into it, there's a lot of similarity. Like, a lot of her skills are based off of Dragon Ball FighterZ and things like that. So definitely stay tuned for that. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.